Welcome to Healthy Living with Van Van. A warm greeting to all the beloved uncles, aunts, and elder friends of mine. There was a time I sat down and chatted with one of my regular patients. He's 67 now and has had high blood pressure for over a decade. He said to me, "Doc, I take my blood pressure meds every single day without fail. But lately, my readings are all over the place, sometimes up, sometimes down. I really don't get it." So I gently asked him a few simple questions. Have you been eating more salty foods lately? Any alcohol or coffee? He scratched his head and chuckled. Well, I did have some dried fish with a little drink for fun. But I've been taking my meds, I promise. I stayed quiet for a moment, then told him, it's great that you take your medicine regularly. But if every day, you take your meds and also do things that work against them, then it's like building a house with one hand and tearing it down with the other. And that's why I'm making this video today, to gently remind you of 12 things you should never do while taking blood pressure medication, especially for those of you over 50, my dearest friends whom I deeply care about. I'm not here to scare you, or to scold you. Just to share, because sometimes we do things wrong, simply because no one ever explained it clearly to us. 12 things to avoid while taking blood pressure medication. 1. Eating too much salt, a tasty habit that harms the body. Do you still enjoy pickled vegetables, salty fish sauce, or dried fish? These savory dishes have been lifelong companions. But salt, or more precisely, the sodium in it, is a silent enemy. It raises blood pressure and weakens the effectiveness of medication. I once treated an elderly man who took amlodipine daily but still had sky-high blood pressure. The culprit? Fermented shrimp paste and salty sauces every meal. Remember, medication can help control blood pressure, but if you eat salty foods, it's like holding a torn umbrella in a storm. 2. Alcohol, a short-lived joy, long-term harm. I know, a little drink at a gathering feels meaningful. But alcohol initially dilates blood vessels, then causes a rebound spike in blood pressure. It also affects the liver, which processes your medication, making your meds less effective. One 60-year-old man I treated had a severe drop in blood pressure and had to be hospitalized. Just because he mixed his meds with a few beers at a party. Ask yourself, are we drinking for joy, or unknowingly inviting hidden dangers? 3. Painkillers and cold medicine. Seemingly harmless. You're probably familiar with over-the-counter meds like ibuprofen or naproxen. They seem small, but they retain salt and water in the body, causing unexpected blood pressure spikes. One elderly lady saw her BP surge after just 5 days of cold medicine. Always ask your doctor before taking other medications. Some side effects are hidden deep within those tiny pills. 4. Grapefruit juice, sweet but risky. Grapefruit is healthy, for most people. But if you're taking amlodipine or similar drugs, grapefruit inhibits liver enzymes, causing the medicine to stay in your system longer than it should. Imagine this. You take one pill, but your body absorbs it like it was 2. Not worth the risk, is it? 5. Pregnancy while on BP meds, a critical warning. This is for anyone with children or relatives of childbearing age. Drugs like losartan or enalapril can cause serious birth defects. If someone is planning to get pregnant, they must consult a doctor to switch to safer options. One small oversight today can lead to lifelong regret for the next generation. 6. Smoking. Don't build with one hand and destroy with the other. Nicotine narrows your blood vessels, increases heart rate, and accelerates artery damage. Worse, it nearly cancels out the effect of your blood pressure meds. I once told a patient, you take your meds religiously. But if you keep smoking, it's like trying to put out a fire while pouring gasoline on it. 7. Caffeine, a hidden enemy in your morning cup. Coffee wakes you up, but if you have high blood pressure, caffeine speeds up your heartbeat and makes BP harder to control. Ask yourself, am I drinking out of habit, or true need? Some habits need courage to break. 8. Stress, something medication can't fix. Have you ever felt your heart racing and pressure rising when angry or anxious? That's stress activating your nervous system, tightening blood vessels and overworking your heart. No pill can calm what's inside your mind. Learn deep breathing, rest, and light exercise to balance your emotions. It protects more than just your heart. 9. Not checking your blood pressure regularly, a dangerous oversight. Many people only check their BP when dizzy, or at the clinic. But by then, it might be too late. High blood pressure is silent, and one sudden spike could cause a stroke or heart attack. Home BP monitors are now easy to use and affordable. Measure your BP every morning. Not out of fear, but for understanding your body better. 10. Stopping medication just because you feel better. Some ask me, "Doctor, I've been stable. Can I stop taking my meds?" I say clearly, your BP is stable because of the medication. Stop it, and it may bounce back higher than before. I had one patient suffer a minor stroke after 3 months of quitting meds. Without telling anyone, a common mistake, but a very dangerous one. 11. Taking unverified supplements. You'll see many ads online claiming they can cure high blood pressure naturally. But many of these supplements contain unknown herbs, or worse, hidden ingredients that interfere with your meds. If you want to try something additional, always consult your doctor first. Health is not something to gamble on based on someone else's advice. 12. Eating too many unhealthy fats. Fried foods, animal fat, organ meat, they taste good, but they raise bad cholesterol, clog your arteries, and force your heart to work harder. A healthy heart cannot survive long on an oily, greasy diet. Be the captain of your own health. Dear uncles, aunts, and elder friends, I know, life doesn't change overnight. But if we understand better, then each small decision we make every day can support our treatment and make our meds work as they should. High blood pressure may be a lifelong companion, but it doesn't have to be a burden. Avoiding these 12 dangerous habits, sticking to your treatment, and living mindfully, that's how we protect the heart for years to come. Please share this video with your loved ones, because sometimes, a gentle reminder at the right moment can help someone avoid a stroke or a heart attack. I wish you health, peace, and the strength to steer your own ship, not with panic, not by giving up, but with clarity and confidence. Subscribe to the channel to join Van on this journey of joyful, healthy living.